Hello, sports fans. Welcome back to the episode of Vanderbilt Dynasty. We're coming off a 17-11 upset win over number 10 Georgia, and we're now 4-0 here in Season 4. And we will advance to the next week of Vanderbilt Dynasty, or Week 5 of Season 4. And we should get a commitment. There it is. Oh, Amari Adai commits. That's not the guy I was expecting. A 4-star middle linebacker. Let's go. Tommy Cush, a 4-star receiver, commits too. Finally, the guy I was expecting, Demetrius Sermon. But let's go. Irv McClain commits as well. Maybe we just need to beat Georgia every week, and people will come to our school. I mean, that is a good strategy. Beat top 10 teams, and more people want to come to your school. But we got some commits, and we play another top 10 team in Florida. We have to go to Florida. They're ranked number 6. They're 2-1. We're still unranked. How are we unranked after beating Georgia? That makes no sense. While the number 1 team, Oregon, lost to Washington, they fall from 1 to 11 after losing by 10 at Washington. And they have another tough team in Nebraska this week. Georgia falls to number 10. How are we not in here? We're not even in other receiving votes. That is insane. But here's a look at the top 25. Clemson, USC, Nebraska, Penn State, Arizona round out the top 5. Florida, our opponent, ranked number 6, coming off a big win over FCS Midwest. So they allowed 28 points against FCS Midwest. So I think our offense should be able to have a big game. But we will take a look at recruiting after getting 4 commits. The only player we lost, George Wong, going to Southern Miss, which that's alright, we can find other running backs. Got a lot of hours back. Josh Kennedy, we have a big lead for. The other 4-star on our board. And, yeah, like usual, I'm going to go through and see how recruiting looks, and then I'll update you guys in a minute. Alright, so what I've done is, not much has changed, but at quarterback, we haven't really found a guy I've really liked. DeAndre Eaton seems okay. Deontay Grubbs is existent, but I found a couple of 4-stars who are not being recruited very heavily at all. Both of them have 0 offers. Now, both are 4-stars, and we're not even in their top 10, which is going to be tough to get them. Nick Robert, a scrambler from Las Vegas. He is a great player. 92 throw power, 83 short accuracy, 80 medium, 83 speed. And then this guy, Frank. Of course, I find all the players that I have no idea how to say their name. But this guy, he's a gem 4-star. 94 throw power, 84 short accuracy, 78 medium, 84 speed. We're going to offer this guy. We're going to get really aggressive. See if we can get him. Obviously, there's still no guarantee we do. Even get, like, in his race. We could go like that and then offer Nick Robert a scholarship. Or what we could do is we can just offer this guy, and we could also offer Robert, and then we could put somebody on a visit. But I'm trying to think if there's anybody who's ready for a visit that needs a visit right now. Josh Kennedy might not hurt to get on campus, although we do have a pretty good lead. So otherwise, these guys I'm not too concerned about. Brett Crumper might want to get on campus. Same with Devontae Michaels. I mean, some visits definitely won't hurt, so I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to put Josh Kennedy on a visit, and we're going to offer Nick Robert, and hopefully the scholarship makes an impact for these guys, and we're not just wasting our hours scouting them and offering them. But they seem really good, especially this guy Frank. He's a gem as well, and maybe he can be our quarterback of the future. He's a top 150 player, the 9th best quarterback available, and obviously going to be tough to get him when you look at these schools. Georgia, Alabama, Clemson, Auburn, Ohio State, Florida, Florida State, LSU, and then Georgia Tech also in there. But, I mean, he's not really being pursued by those schools, so I think we have a chance to jump in the race. But obviously, if the scholarship does nothing, then it might be a lost cause, but we'll have to see exactly how that plays out. And Josh Kennedy, we're going to get him on a visit, and it's going to be against... Let's go against Arkansas. And we're going to put him on a visit with playing style. So that is how we will use our recruiting hours. Not a whole ton changes outside of that. But we will get to our game against number 6 Florida. They've also lost a game. They're not quite as good as Georgia. Well, they're similar. Georgia was 90, 92-90. Florida 91, 91, 91. So 6 overall better than us in all 3 overall offense and defense. But I definitely think we can win this game. We just beat Georgia. Why can't we beat Florida? Let's go. Improve to 5-0. Remain undefeated. And let's knock off another top 10 team. So we begin our game against Florida with an early 7-0 lead. Wow, we take the lead very quickly. Very glad to see that. But Florida, they got the ball first and goal on the 9. I don't think they have DJ... No, that's not DJ Lagway at quarterback. First and goal from the 9. They'll bring a receiver in motion. Where are you going with that? I'll take it that he just threw it away. A chance that's... Oh, that's completed. Also, something to note. We went down the field that quickly with Jeremy St. Hilaire not completing a pass. Also, I'm not sure if you guys can hear that. That's very loud thunder while I'm recording this. Second and goal from the 9. Oh, that's definitely on me. I went with the drag route. Probably shouldn't have. And just stayed in my zone. We give up a touchdown. And it's tied at 7. Now they want us to take the lead here. A big first quarter drive. And let's see what we can do here. Wow, okay. Nothing on that play. The read was not to throw it to the outside, and apparently not to hand it off either. Gonna make it 2nd and 12. Oh man, Coleman gains 3. I thought he'd get a lot more than that. And just like that, it's 3rd and long. Not the way I hoped for this drive to go. Quick throw. Oh, just barely a first down. I'll take it. The throw to Tristan Brown just has enough. And we got a first down at the 35. Cooper Stark can't hold a block. And another loss of a yard for Randy Boyd. Okay, why can we not block? It's 3rd and 12. Another 3rd and long here. This is not good. Can you run for this? Oh, St. Hilaire. He can run. He will slide. He's got a first down. Did not expect to be able to get that with Jeremy St. Hilaire as a runner, but it works, and St. Hilaire moves the sticks with his legs. There's a good run for Boyd. He's got a first down and a lot more. Randy Boyd down to the 27-yard line. Big run for Boyd. Let's go. I want to see if we can take a shot, but I'm not going to force it. No, we'll just check down here to Boyd. Gain of 6. They get 2nd and 4 here. Galladay cuts upfield, just short. 3rd and inches. This is probably 4-down territory. We got Keenan Christensen in the game here. We're just going to run this. And Christensen, oh no, just barely has it. Didn't get much. Luckily didn't need much. And now Randy Boyd back in the game here at running back. Oh, Boyd turns the corner. Juke inside. Oh, what a move by Boyd. What a run, and we're back on top. Let's go. Got a 3rd down here. Our defense needs to get a stop. We're up 14-7. We've scored on both our possessions so far. In place of man coverage, 3rd and 7 from the 33. They'll throw the outside. John Ward can't make a play. Tate Hamby can't wrap up. And a first down for Florida. And now we got a moment here in the red zone. 8:03 left in the first half. 1st and 10 from the 12. Pressure, take him down for a sack. Let's go. J.J. Lowry with the sack. Our pass rush is actually insane with how good we are. Backs him up 5, make it 2nd and 15. We'll throw this incomplete. Lowry with pass breakup. And just like that, it's 3rd and 15. Let's hold him to 3. We're going to guess pass. Play to the sticks. Throw. Seriously? How did we just allow that? And now we turn the ball over. And Florida's got the ball back. That's not good. 3rd and 7 from the 40. Pressure. That's on me. I lost the running back trying to switch on to a rusher, and a big play there for Florida. Again, they're in the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 19. Hopefully we don't give up a touchdown again. Turnover would be really nice. Motion the running back out of the backfield. Set up a screen here. And a gain of just 3 for Florida. I thought he got a lot more than that. Second and 7 from the 16. We'll come out under center. And this is going to be a run play. Gain of about 4. Makes it 3rd and 3. Let's come after him here. They can definitely run this. I'm going to use her a rusher. Stillinger, man, they just got that out too quick. He's a free rusher off the edge. Just couldn't get there in time. And let's blitz here. 1st and goal from the 6. Stop at the 1. Huron and Sims combine for the stop. 2nd and goal. Again, we're going to blitz. We're going to throw this here. Why is he wide open? And it's another Florida touchdown. Our offense goes 3 and out. Luckily, we get the ball back. Down by 7. Minute 10 to go in the first half. They want us to get some points here. That's always the goal. Don't fumble. Okay. Didn't love anything right there. Jeremy St. Hilaire, just want to make sure he doesn't fumble. Even though I'm pretty sure me saying don't fumble doesn't really do anything. Oh man, pressure right there. Brown was wide open. And it's 3rd down. 35 seconds left. And we false started. This game is not going the way I had hoped. Definitely don't think we can keep up with Florida in a shootout, but kind of the way it's trending. Youssef, make the catch. Can't reach it. Just out of his reach, and we have to punt. Jeremy St. Hilaire, not a good game so far. And we punt the ball away. Not a good punt. Hopefully we are able to take him down at the 30. And hopefully we don't give up points right here. Alright, still 21-14. Make it 28-21. Big 3rd down stop. We really need this one here. 3rd and 9. We're going to send 5. Play clock's running. Did they turn on shoe clock already? It's a screen. We're not going to be able to get there. 1st down, Florida. Their quarterback has run for 4 touchdowns. We're going to slow this down a little bit. Wait. Did we just get an interception or something like that? I always take the long way to stats. Did we just force a turnover? They've thrown 2 picks. Okay, we need to take advantage of this right here. It's 3rd and inches. I see the option. Kind of makes me want to put in Alex Cleveland. We're just going to run this with Alex Galladay. Galladay, oh no. He's short. We're going for it. We're going for that. We're not letting that turnover go to waste. They want us to punt. I just don't think punting is going to win us this game right here. Our defense not playing particularly well. I don't know if we just... Alright, we did put Brown on a drag. Brown underneath. Oh, he dropped it! Dang it. Tristan Brown drops it. And we enter the fourth quarter down by 7. And we can't stop the pass. They've thrown for 270 yards already. And also, can't get off the field. They've got 8 third down conversions. So we're going to get back to playing the moments, although we will slow this down. I'm trying to change the speed. It just goes so fast I can't change it. But 3rd and 7, we need to get a stop right here. We're going to play the sticks. I'm going to use a rusher right here so I don't mess something up. I'm going to motion a receiver. Where is our pass rush? Oh, bullets! Oh, I thought that was a fumble, but we get a stop. There we go. Finally, we can slow this down a little bit. 3rd and 12. We're going for this. 4th and 12. From the 37. Yeah, I guess you don't want to punt from here. Coleman, make a play. It's out of his reach. I thought he'd get a step there. Clearly we didn't. It's 31-21. Now 38-21. Again, it's 4th down. Man, our offense is not that good. It's 4th and 17. That's interference. Has to be. You get a flag. It is interference. We'll obviously accept that. 2nd and 10. We scored quick. That works. We need to get a stop now. At this rate, we need a turnover. At this rate, the game's over. They need us to get some points. I mean, we're down 45-28. Florida's offense must just be insane. Our defense is not that bad. Also, Jeremy St. Hilaire must have taken a ton of hits in this game. Jeremy St. Hilaire, 220 and 2 touchdowns. No interceptions. That's incomplete. 3rd and 5. I mean, there's really no point in playing this. The game's over. Last I checked, we can't get back all these points in 1 touchdown. Brown's got a 1st down. Oh, that's a pick. I threw it right to him. Well, that's on me. And yeah, we lost this game against Florida. Not what I had hoped. And not good. Offense isn't terrible, but it's our defense that was awful. Which makes no sense, because last week against Georgia we were great. So we lose our first game of the season. We take a look at stats. We gave up 45 points and 464 yards of offense. We can knock it off the field on 3rd down. They were 8 of 11. We won the turnover battle, forced 2 interceptions, but not great. We also didn't have the ball for much. 14 minutes, 13 seconds. We couldn't stop the pass. They run the ball pretty well. Yeah. Very well. Also, how do they have 2 guys over 50 yards after contact? That's not good. Take a look at our stats. Jeremy St. Hilaire, definitely not his best game. His worst game as a starter. 12 of 27 for 226, 2 touchdowns and a pick. Running the ball, Boyd, 11 for 50 and a touchdown. St. Hilaire, 5 for 20. Galladay, 2 for a yard. And Christensen, 2 for nothing. Then receiving Deontay Tam, the leading receiver, 4 for 85 and a touchdown. Brown, 4 for 82 and a touchdown. Coleman, 3 for 35. McVay, 2 for 18. And Boyd, 1 for 6. Youssef with 2 drops. Then defensively, 9 tackles for Isaiah Sims. Tackles for us, we had 3. Darren Hart, J.J. Lowry, and Doug Olbrich. A sack for Lowry. 2 interceptions, Schillinger and Sims. Pass deflections, Darren Hart and Ashley Williams Jr. We did force a fumble from Isaiah Sims, although didn't recover it. We never recover fumbles. Didn't block kicks, getting safeties, and we had a defensive touchdown from Noah Schillinger. We had a pick 6 against FCS East as well, so that's 2 pick 6s for him in 3 games. So we lose to Florida. It's our first loss of the season, as we lose 45-28. And it's crazy that our defense was insane last week. We allowed 11 points against Georgia, which is a season low. We allowed more points against FCS East than Georgia. And then we allow 45 against Florida. The good news is the rest of our schedule isn't insanely tough. We got Mississippi State, which we'll play in a minute. Then Texas A&M, Arkansas, Western Kentucky, Ole Miss, Oklahoma, and then a top 10 Tennessee team. Going 10-2 is very possible. And I really hope we go at least 10-2. We will advance to the next week. We'll see what happens with those quarterbacks in recruiting. And hopefully we stay winning. And this isn't the start of a losing streak after winning 4 straight to start the season. Alright, quarterback news. That's DeAndre Eaton, the 3-star. Interesting. We got playing style, but defensive ends. Don't tell me we're not getting enough sacks. We have a ton of sacks. But we got Kennedy narrows down his top 3. He's close to commitment, and we're destroying every other team there. We play Mississippi State. They're 3-1, and they're probably pretty good as well. They're pretty solid. Maybe not good. But recruiting, Kennedy close to commitment. Let's check these quarterbacks. No impact at all. Okay. Sometimes it doesn't happen right away, but that's not looking great. But let's also check this playing style real quick. Defensive ends, I believe Lowry's a speed rusher, but I don't really think it would matter what kind of defensive end you are. Sacks. We only have 10 sacks? Wow, I thought we'd have a lot more. Interesting. And then Denard Marks, he's the power right tackle. Rushing yards per game, we're only at 102, so definitely can get that up. But, oh, we jump for Singleton. We jump Jacksonville State, I believe that is. But yeah, again, I'm going to go through, look at recruiting. I'll hit you guys with anything I find. Otherwise, we'll get to our game. Alright, so what I did, not a whole ton has changed once again. But at quarterback, DeAndre Eaton's still the guy we're in first with. Although, Deontay Grubbs as well. But Eaton would be my first choice of the 2 3-stars. What I did, we've got the hours. So I've put 50 and sent the house on Frank. Also threw 5 on Nick Robert. And obviously, we'll have to see if any of that impacts it at all. Hopefully it does, but not too hopeful on that. Running back, we've got a couple of guys with lead for both of them. Both are gem 3-stars. Receiver, we've got 4 on our board. Obviously got Tommy Cush, number 44 player in the country. He's actually the best recruit in the history of Vanderbilt. 44 overall, or 44th best player. I just realized that. But the rest of the receivers we were all in first with. Tight end Nick Crook, not the biggest guy at 6'2", but we're the only team to offer him. Talk about the tackles. Tyrone Singleton we take the lead for. Crumper we're close to a commitment for. Guard John Marshall we're the only team to offer. Center Timmy Jones is a solid player despite being a bust. 74 run block, 67 pass block. I like him, so I kept him on our board. Defensive end Josh Kennedy, obviously we know about him. He's close to a commitment. Larry Burke just not really pursuing right now. Defensive tackle, I'm trying to go after Charles Carr. He's another guy who's listed as a bust, but he's got 80 power moves, and he's a power rusher. Seems pretty good to me, so I'm going to go after him. The rest of these guys, they're not the greatest, but definitely not terrible second options. Also, this guy, John, got a little bit more aggressive for. Hard sell on him, although not sure we're going to be able to get him from Middle Tennessee, but maybe. Outside linebacker, Sam East stays as the only guy we're really going after right now. I just don't love these 2 other guys. Run stoppers can't really cover, but they're decent. Michaels might be a guy we want to get on campus. We've got a hard sell on him. Probably lead Middle Tennessee, although pretty close race there. Corner, might want to get this guy on campus as well. Why are we battling Middle Tennessee for everybody? That's kind of annoying, but did not mean to do that. And then safety, school, the guy we're going after here. And then we got Sermon as a commitment. So we're going to get Hashim. No, I didn't say this guy's last name on campus. We can actually hard sell him as well. Although, we're not going to do that because then we can get 2 guys on campus right now. Unless we take 5 hours off somebody else. But we're going to get this guy on campus against Ole Miss. And we're going to go proximity to home for him. And Michael's going to be the other guy we get on campus. And for him, it's going to be... Got a complimentary visit, either one of these. We'll also go Ole Miss. And he will also be family visit. Or proximity to home. And what we're going to do, we're going to take the 5 off Michaels. And we're going to add him here to this corner. So we can hard sell. That's what the plan's going to be here. Well, otherwise, just went through all of recruiting. And that's how it's all going to look. In a pretty good spot for one of these guys. Obviously, hopefully the quarterbacks we can at least get into the race with instead of just being just there. Here's a look at the top 25. Florida moves up a spot after beating us. Arizona loses. They go down from 5 to 13 after a 3-point loss to UCF. And obviously, we're not going to be in other receiving votes after a loss. Wonder, is Mississippi State in here? No, they're not. That's a look at the top 13. And here's a look at the full top 25. Feel free to pause the video. But let's see what Mississippi State has done so far this season. And hopefully they're not too good. I don't think they'd be great. I mean, they are 3-1, but we should be able to beat them. But let's see. Mississippi State, who have they beaten? Who have they lost to? They beat Minnesota, had a double bye. They beat Troy, lost to South Carolina, who's 5-0. And then they beat FCS East. And they're an 80 overall. We should beat this team. So we get to the second game of the video against Mississippi State. Yeah, they're an 80 overall. We are much better than them. We've already beaten teams better than them. Georgia, obviously, they're kind of an outlier. But I believe Oregon State and Wake Forest were both better than Mississippi State. This should be another win, and we should get back in the win column here against Mississippi State. So Mississippi State, we start this game with a third down moment. It's a 3rd and 3 from the Mississippi State 48-yard line. I definitely think our offense will be better. Our defense should be a lot better in this game. I don't love this look running the ball. You know what? Let's do it. I'd consider this 4-down territory, so we're going to run it here. Oh, boy, it's got a first down and a lot more. Zuke outside doesn't really work, but boy, a nice run there to the 34. Let's stay in and finish this drive. Let's get the first points of the game. Boy, 11 carries, 50 yards, and a touchdown last game. Boy, oh, man, he had so much space he got through there. Not quite able to do it, but he had a lot of space there. Might try to see if we can take a shot to Brown. Depending on what that outside corner does. Now he's going to drop back. Stump this off here in the flat. Christensen loses yardage. Wow. Did not think he'd go backwards. How is St. Hilaire banged up already? His risk of injury is severe. That's not great. And we false start. Marcus Addison, our right guard. And that'll back us at 5, make it 3rd and 15. And now they want us to go screen. Yeah, let's run it. Just get this out to Boyd quick. Maybe he can do something with the ball in his hands. Boyd, inside. Randy Boyd, very close to a first down. It's 4th and 2. We get aggressive. You know, let's do it. We're going to bring in Alex Cleveland. We're going to run a read option. And we're going to get aggressive here. Early in this game. Still early. Mindset right now, it's still early. Kind of better than Mississippi State, so we should be able to beat them. Oh my, they're sending everybody. I do like this trade with Alex Cleveland. No, we ain't running that against that look. We're going to take the points, but we got to make sure we put in St. Hilaire back in, who's got high risk of injury, but hopefully he'll be okay. The kick for Chad Para is on the way, and we're on the board first, 3-0. Would have liked to end in 7, but we're on the board first, and we're winning, so can't be complaining about that. We get the ball back, still 3-0. Third down, our offense not playing the best game, but at least our defense a lot better than last week. We got a 3rd and 4 here. We're just outside the red zone. St. Hilaire is still banged up. I like Brown. And if not, we're going to put Barrett on a drag. Or that's Yusuf on a drag. Oh, no, he fumbled. Dang it. Going to try to run for it, even though he's not the fastest. But that's why you don't run with Jeremy St. Hilaire. You fumble. And now our defense needs some help. 3rd and 4. From the 25. We're going to hand this off. Daniel Horan makes a great tackle. Stops him after a gain of a yard. They settle for 3. And again, we're on defense, needing to make a stop. We're going to come after him here. Send 5, play man coverage. The throw to the outside completed. And Schillinger can't wrap up. And a first down to the 15. And now we get a red zone moment here. Got to make sure we hold him out of the end zone here. 1st and 10 from the 15. Just screen. Oh, man, I got blocked. I was right there, though. Oh, I ran past him. And it's a touchdown. We got a 2-minute drill here to get some points before halftime. And hopefully we can do it. St. Hilaire not very good so far today in either game. There's McVay. He'll make the catch. I'll speed this up a little bit. Wow. Did not expect that to be completed. I didn't even expect to get a throw off there. So 30 seconds left. Looks like we got a safety blitzing. Barrett underneath. We're going to call timeout. Got to get the ball downfield a little bit more and get into at least field goal range. Yusuf. There's a nice throw and catch. He's wide open. Yusuf inside the 20. He's out of bounds at the 17. Did he get out? I think he got out. Yeah, it looks like it. No, he didn't get out. Just throw it away. Wow, just barely got that throw off. We're going to take a throw to the end zone. And if that's not there, then if that's not completed, we will just settle for 3. We're going to put McVay on a wheel. Not loving this at all. They're wide open. Oh, wow. I was not paying attention to the clock at all. Luckily, we get out of bounds. And we're going to kick a field goal here before halftime. The kick for Para. Oh, no. I missed it. Oh, man. I just barely missed that field goal, and we're down 10-3 at the half. Boy, with a 53-yard run, puts us at the 1-yard line. Let's go. And hopefully we can get in the end zone right here. 1st and goal from the 1. Boy, Not even close. But he's got 7 carries for 71 yards. Again, we're going to bring in Alex Cleveland right here. And run a read option. Hopefully this time they're not sending literally everyone they have on defense. Alright, I'm not loving having to read the outside defender. Cleveland, he's in! Alex Cleveland. Gotta pause it right there, make sure we can put in St. Hilaire back in. But Alex Cleveland into the end zone for a touchdown. And we're an extra point away from tying this game. And we've now tied it. Slow this down a little bit. Tied at 10. Get the ball back. Actually, Mississippi State with the ball, sorry. I confused myself. Now we get the ball back. And we're putting together a pretty good drive, although we punted away. Mississippi State moving the ball, not liking this. And we get the ball back. And we're going to make a stop here. Actually, what we're going to do, we're just going to go this way and play the full game. I know it's the same idea, but... Oh, they're backed up so deep. We're at the 5. We're going to send everybody. Almost everybody. Oh, big hit there. We can never force a fumble. And when we do, we don't recover them. You know, we're going to get out of this. They spread the field a little bit. Off play action here. We'll throw this to the outside. And there's first down. If we lose this game because I'm not good at this game, this is going to stink. First and 10 from the 21. We throw underneath. Lackey and Sims combine for the tackle. Turnover here would be really, really nice if we can get a pick. We'll throw to the flat, make a tackle. Sims stops him short. It's third down. We're going to sit back and play coverage here. Actually, you know what? Let's come after him. I changed my mind. We'll throw to the outside, knock it down. How is that completed? Lackey is all over that. And it's still completed. They don't have to run a play before the 2-minute warning. And they won't. Oh man, if we lose this game because of this, I'm going to be so mad. We got to make a stop. First and 10 from the 38 for Mississippi State. Tied at 10. Throw to the outside, step out. He's short. After he stepped to bounds, stops the clock. A minute 57 to go. Second and 2. Over the middle. Oh, pick that! Come on! That was what we needed. Third and 2. Let's get a stop. We're only rushing 3. We're dropping 8. How can we never force an incompletion? That's the wrong play. Minute 43 to go. Oh, stuck in a lineman here. Pressure. Trying to force a fumble. And they're going to get into field goal range here. I was not quite in field goal range yet. I don't know if I should call timeouts or if I shouldn't. Now they're going to run it. Are they in field goal range here, though? They are. Their kicker's got a strong leg, so we'll call a timeout. We're going to lose this game. I don't want to guess run, because that's kind of risky right now. But it's probably a run play right here. It is. Force a fumble. There's another timeout. Alright, they have 4 receivers on the field here. Are they going to run this? That's what I don't know. I'm going to use your rusher because I don't trust myself in coverage. They will run it. Oh, come on. We just lost. We got to let him score now. We probably need to let them score. No, don't! Oh, come on. How can we let them score right here? Unless we can force a fumble. Go, let him score. Dang it. That's game. Unless we can block this field goal, or they mess this up. Oh man, they call a timeout. We gotta block this. They iced themselves, by the way. Please miss this field goal. No! How did we lose to Mississippi State? No way we should have lost that game. Right when I think we're good, apparently we're not. Here's the part that also is hard. I feel like if I don't play there, we probably win this game, because I'm that bad at the game. But we take a look at stats. Offense, again, not good. Can't get off the field on third down. Can't pick up a third down conversion. We lost a fumble. Did get an interception, but just not good. Jeremy St. Hilaire, 14 of 25 for 160, no touchdowns or interceptions. Running the ball, Boyd, 9 for 77. St. Hilaire, 5 for 3. Cleveland, 1 for 3 and a touchdown. Brown, 1 for 2. Christensen, 1 for 4. Receiving, Yusuf, 2 for 39. Coleman, 2 for 38. Boyd, 3 for 27. McVay, 2 for 24. Brown, 1 for 17. Barrett, 1 for 7. Ham, 1 for 5. Christensen, 2 for 3. Wow, they really spread the ball around. Then defensively, tackles leader John Ward with 10. Tackles for loss, we had a few. Ward, Thomas, Hart, Gwynn, Lowry. 2 sacks, Ulbrich and Lowry. Interception for Schillinger again. This guy's becoming extremely good. Pass deflection for Huron and Hart. Didn't force a fumble, so obviously we didn't recover one. And no safeties, blocks, or defensive touchdowns. So we lose to Mississippi State, a game we could not have lost. I mean, I know we're talking about the playoff here, but we cannot have lost this game. We beat Georgia, who maybe they're not great, but we beat Georgia just to lose back-to-back games against Florida and Mississippi State. When our defense is good, our offense isn't, and when our offense is good, our defense isn't in this video. I mean, we do have Texas A&M left. That's a win. Arkansas should be a win. The only loss likely left on our schedule is Tennessee, which, I mean, maybe we can make the playoff at 9-3, but we need to be winning these games. We should at least be 5-1 right now. I mean, technically we could be 4-2 if you take a look at the Georgia game and say we should have lost that game but beaten Mississippi State, so we're still 4-2. But another thing I've realized is the field goal we missed right before halftime. That's the difference in this game. Then we're going to overtime as opposed to a loss. I mean, we still could definitely lose in overtime because we do that a lot. I think we've only won one game in overtime, and it was because we had a pick 6. But yeah, that's another big mistake. And not very good. So I just looked back on some previous years of Vanderbilt Dynasty. We have seen 9-3 SEC teams make the playoff before. So playoff, even if we go 9-3, is still not out of the question. But with this schedule, we can only lose to Tennessee. We're already 4-2. We should have beaten Mississippi State. And yeah, not a very good video. But that's going to do it for this episode of Vanderbilt Dynasty. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like this video, subscribe, turn notifications. I do my best to post as often as possible. Be sure to check out my main channel, Super Sports Central, link in the description of this video. But that's all for this video. I do my best to post as often as possible, and I will see you in the next video.